Mexico, land of ancient gods, brutal history and terrifying legends passed down for generations. But this isn't about La Llorona or El Chupacabra. No. Tonight, we're diving into the real creepypastas of Mexico. Internet-born nightmares, modern horrors, and regional tales so disturbing they blur the line between fiction and fact. So turn off the lights and let's begin. It started in Guadalajara. A security guard working night shifts at a cemetery noticed something strange. Toys piling up on a single grave. Every few nights the toys would be rearranged. Some said they heard giggling at night. Then the footage came. The guard installed a camera, and what it captured was bone-chilling. Around 3:12 a.m., a small figure appeared, walking among the graves. She wore a white dress, had long black hair, and didn't leave any footprints. Locals say she's the ghost of a girl killed during a cartel crossfire. Buried alone and far from family, they say she plays with the toys visitors leave, and follows those who take them back home. In a forested area near Monterrey, a group of teens stumbled upon an old treehouse while exploring abandoned land. One kid dared to climb in and record. The footage made it online briefly before being taken down. Inside the treehouse, photos of children with eyes scratched out, blood-stained dolls and symbols carved in Nahuatl, the ancient Aztec language. Locals say it's a Nahuali's site, a witch who can shapeshift. A week later, one of the boys vanished. His last text to the group chat, "It's in my room, it's smiling." Mexico City's metro system is one of the busiest in the world, and one of the most haunted. Workers report hearing footsteps in tunnels, trains moving on their own, and lights flickering in empty stations. One viral creepypasta tells the story of Line 3. A passenger got on a nearly empty train after midnight. The train didn't stop for 6 stations. The windows were pitch black. He saw his reflection start to smile, even though his face was still. When he finally arrived at a station, hours had passed, but the clock said only 15 minutes had gone by. He never took the metro again. So, back in 2004, there were these 2 police officers patrolling near Saltillo when, they saw something in the air, flying. At first, they thought it was a large bird, but then it got closer, and they saw it. A woman dressed in black robes with no visible face. She dove toward their car. Officer Leonardo Samaniego said she tried to smash the windshield, but just passed through it like mist. He actually passed out from shock. His story was mocked at first, until, well, other reports started coming out. Same area, same time of night, same flying figure. There are videos, but they're all blurry. Of course they are. Like something doesn't to be seen. There was this now deleted channel that once uploaded daily videos from Veracruz. At first it just looked like a vlogger exploring abandoned buildings, but then it turned dark. You could hear screams in the background, doors slammed on their own. In one video he walks into a room and whispers, "She told me to come back." In the final upload, he sets the camera down, walks off screen, and you hear, then silence. The video freezes for 3 seconds on a frame of a woman's face behind him, a face no one had seen before. The channel vanished a week later. So, a couple checked into this old hotel in Merida, right? They were given room 101. The receptionist, he kinda paused before handing over the key and then whispered, "If you hear knocking, don't answer." The couple thought it was just a joke. But that night, the knocking started at 3 in the morning. Not once, but 3 times. Slow, heavy knocks. They didn't answer. But in the morning, the husband was gone. There was no sign of forced entry, only a sticky handprint on the wall above the bed. And when police checked the security footage, room 101 was dark the entire night. But they saw a shadow standing at the door, never moving. A farmer in Oaxaca kept hearing cries from an old well near his property. When he went to investigate, there was nothing. He poured water down to check the depth and heard laughter echo back. Then, he started having dreams. In them, a boy with missing eyes kept asking, "Why did you leave me?" The legend says a child was sacrificed there in the 1800s. During drought, villagers believed blood could summon rain. Since then, those who visit the well alone often return, changed, or, well, not at all. There's a story that circulates every year on Dia de Muertos. A late-night bus in rural Jalisco drives down a mountain road. But the passengers never speak. They're pale, quiet, all staring straight ahead. One man said he got on the bus after a long day of work. When he tried to get off, the driver stared at him and whispered, You're not supposed to see this." The man passed out and woke up outside a cemetery. No bus in sight, no road, just a fresh grave with his name on it. Mexico is filled with culture, mystery, and the thin veil between the living and the dead. But sometimes, the internet uncovers what folklore tried to bury. These aren't just stories, they're warnings. Because if you ever hear a knock at your door at 3 in the morning, or a child laughing where there shouldn't be one, just remember, some tales don't stay in the dark. They come looking for you.